Oh, hello. My name is disGrace. I'm 21 years old and I'm from the beautiful city of Columbus, Ohio. My drag name came from the Courtney Act song Welcome to Disgrace Land. I pulled disgrace from it because I liked that the feminine name was at the end of the word, and I kept disgrace because that's what my parents would call me if they ever found out I did drag. My personal hashtag would probably be Satan's cheerleader. My drag style, in just a couple of short words and phrases, would probably be uncomfortable demon fish. My most outlandish look, I did a look a few months ago where I had this fluorescent pink pentagram bra top and then a real tight black bustier type thing, and then a tiny little skirt and fluorescent pink tights and leather boots, and I didn't wear a wig, and this is it. It's probably one of my favorite looks I've ever done. What inspired me to do drag? Despite my age, I am happy to say I'm not a product of the RuPaul's Drag Race generation necessarily. I do watch the show, obviously, but that's not what inspired me to do drag. What inspired me initially to do drag was going to my very first drag show and seeing Nina West for the first time here in Columbus. And I remember she came out in this like creepy clown costume with like balloons, and she lip-synced in almost complete darkness to Adele's Someone Like You and just like popped the balloons. And I remember standing there in the front row with a friend and just turning to him and being like, I need to do this. I was so here for it, and look at me now. Here I am. The best advice I've been given is from my mentor. She told me my very first show, she texted me this, and she's said it to me multiple times since, and so I always kind of have it in the forefront of my mind whenever I'm about to go on stage. And she said, be amazing, leave the audience amazed. Which is very open-ended advice, but it does the trick. I love it. My favorite RuPaul saying is something I find myself telling myself all the time is, don't fuck it up. My fashion icons, I believe, are Jessie J, for one, and potentially very obvious reasons at the moment, and Gareth Pugh. I love Gareth Pugh. What past RuPaul's Drag Race contestant would be my BFF? Well, Courtney Act and I go way back. We've got some history as BFFs, pseudo BFFs. I haven't seen her in almost 2 years, but we met ages ago, so if I ever see her again, I think we would be best friends. Miss you, girl. Who I'm rooting for on season 8, I watched all of the Meet the Queens videos, obviously, that's why I'm recreating one. The two people who jumped out at me immediately were Acid Betty and Bob the Drag Queen, so I think they are my top 2 right now. But we'll see. There are a few others that I like, but I'm waiting to see them on the show. So Betty and Bob were the first 2 who really jumped out at me. So I'm very excited for this season.